The PlayStation 5 is just around the corner. In this video, What to Play presents 20 rumored and confirmed games for Sony's next generation console. We start off the list with these 10 rumored titles, so take this information with a grain of salt. Cyberpunk 2077. The game about the dark future might be coming to the PlayStation 5, but it won't be during its launch this September 17, 2020. CD Projekt Red has specifically stated that it won't be joining the lineup of next-gen titles for Sony's latest console despite being graphically demanding. However, that doesn't mean it's never going to get ported. There is always a possibility, and CDPR is always keeping track on which next-gen platform can fully run their most anticipated RPG shooter. Death Stranding. Hideo Kojima's latest opus already looks and feels like a next-gen title, but what's stopping them from going even further? Norman Reedus and his funky fetus might be joining the PS5 lineup during its release, but there is no concrete evidence just yet. As of the moment, Kojima's indie development team is still focusing on their upcoming PC port, which will introduce PC players to a strange new world. Ghost of Tsushima. The PlayStation 4 is still getting great exclusives for the entirety of 2020. One of them includes the highly anticipated samurai game from Sucker Punch. Of all the titles on this list, Ghost of Tsushima has a high chance to come out on the PlayStation 5's launch, considering it's a Sony exclusive. Although it may come out after the game's launch period, which is summer 2020, there is no denying that this Tenchu-like adventure will make it to the latest console. The Last of Us Part 2. Its release date is almost upon us, but there is no doubt Naughty Dog's sequel to their hit post-apocalyptic drama is taking a bite on Sony's PlayStation 5. Their latest technology is enough to appease the latest-gen console owner, and they might even go further with The Last of Us 2's rumored seamless no-loading gameplay. Of course, nothing is set in stone just yet, but knowing Naughty Dog's track record when it comes to porting games to future consoles, it's a given. The Elder Scrolls 6. It's still a long way coming, but it's definitely coming to the PlayStation 5 considering everything about this game is still a mystery. There's not enough details to support this yet, but it's heavily rumored that this will make its way to the elusive PS5. Since Bethesda is still busy working on their ambitious sci-fi RPG Starfield, the chance for TES6 to come out on the PS5 is big. Grand Theft Auto 6. Tentative Title. Rockstar has always been known for their groundbreaking open-world design. Red Dead Redemption 2 was a huge success, and Grand Theft Auto 5 is still hailed as one of the best-selling games of all time. There's no stopping Rockstar's train when it comes to their bold decisions when crafting open-ended masterpieces. There are huge internet leaks on gaming websites regarding its new South American setting, but that's all we know so far. However, the rest of GTA 6 is still a mystery, so expect a late 2021 or early 2022 release date. Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Tentative Title. One of PlayStation 4's best-selling action-adventure is obviously getting a sequel. Aloy's journey isn't over yet, but we're not sure where it's headed after the original's hopeful ending. Its recent port to the PC is a good indicator that the series is still active and a sequel is currently in the works. It'll be part of PlayStation 5's list of AAA titles, but there's nothing definite about it yet. Leaks are a different thing, but actual confirmation from developers are needed. God of War 2. Tentative Title. Now this is a no-brainer. Sony Santa Monica is already gearing up for Kratos' last journey for the PlayStation 5. Rumored to be called God of War Ragnarok, this will take place after the events of the first game and will feature even bigger Norse gods like Thor and Odin. Unfortunately, that's all we have right now. Nothing is concrete yet. But it would be a disservice to fans and to Santa Monica's revolutionary technology to not join the list of PS5 games. Spider-Man 2. Tentative Title. Peter Parker continues his web-slinging journey into this unannounced sequel. If we take into account Sony's recent acquisition of Insomniac Games, there's no doubt that this sequel will make it to the PlayStation 5. A few internet leaks suggest that this will push the limits of the PlayStation 5 and will add new villains to Spidey's rogues gallery, including Green Goblin and Venom. But as always, everything is not confirmed yet, so let's hope to hear more about this game in the coming months. Assassin's Creed 2020 Tentative Title. Ubisoft is loving their Assassin's Creed titles, and we can't blame them for that. Its staggering presentation of open world mixed with a semi-accurate historical playground is something most gamers crave. Rumored to be called Assassin's Creed Kingdom, this next journey is set during the Wild Viking Age, and it will complete the mythology trilogy. Sources, namely Kotaku's Jason Schreier, presented hints and leaks about the upcoming game. As for its PlayStation 5 release, we're not sure yet, but it's definitely a possibility. We now move on to the 10 confirmed titles coming for the PlayStation 5. Watch Dogs Legion. Ubisoft's disappointing sales right after Breakpoint's abysmal reception prompted them to delay most of their big AAA titles for next year. This means we'll be seeing their great games for the PlayStation 5. Among these titles is Watch Dogs Legion. Bring your hacktivism adventures in futuristic London and play almost every character you meet. It was originally planned to be released this year, but the delay was the right call since it will be joining the ranks of PlayStation 5's huge list of games. Gods and Monsters. Another Ubisoft title that is confirmed to come out for the PlayStation 5. Heavily inspired by Nintendo's legendary Breath of the Wild, this open-world adventure game takes place in post-apocalyptic ancient Greece after Titans ravage the land. It's developed by the team behind Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so expect breathtaking landscapes and interesting Greek mythology lessons. Rainbow Six Quarantine. The Rainbow Six series is getting better, especially Siege's recent success in the esports community. It's coming to the PlayStation 5 alongside Ubisoft's AAA titles. Serving as a spin-off to the popular Rainbow Six Siege, this 3-player co-op FPS adds a new element of gameplay to the series. Instead of facing human enemies, you and your buddies team up to quell a mysterious alien threat. Release date is unknown as of the moment. Godfall. One of the first games to come out for the PlayStation 5, Gearbox and Counterplay Games' high fantasy looter slasher is all about you and your buddies as you team up to prevent a major catastrophic event. Select from 3 of its primary classes and let the grind begin. Collect powerful weapons and showcase your skills in its high-impact third-person combat. No release date yet, but its trailers are insanely cool. Outriders. Outriders is Square Enix's very own third-person shooter. It features a 1-to-3 player drop-in drop-out co-op shooter set in an original dark and desperate sci-fi universe. And of course, since it's a Square Enix title, it contains deep RPG elements with 4 unique classes to choose from. Judging from its latest gameplay footage, it looks like a mix between Gears of War and Destiny, which is pretty subpar so far. Considering it's a PlayStation 5 confirmed title, let's hope it offers more than generic shooting once the final product arrives. The Lord of the Rings Golem. This unexpected LOTR game takes us back to Middle-earth once again. Daedalic Entertainment's stealth-based Lord of the Rings title will center around the iconic Gollum. It takes place before the events of the novel, and it will involve the riverfolk's slow descent to madness. The ring's corruption is only just the beginning of his journey. It's unlike Warner Bros.' Middle-earth journey, so Daedalic might take a few liberties to the story and characters from the books. Starfield. Bethesda's ambitious sci-fi RPG would be stupid not to focus their resources on the upcoming console. With the Series X and PS5's announcement, they're quick to jump on the next-gen train because, of course, who wouldn't? Starfield is still in its early development stage. No gameplay and no fancy trailers are available as of the moment, but its timing is implied that they might enter PS5 territory. It's one of the first huge games to be confirmed for the PlayStation 5. New Bluepoint Studios game. The released remastered version of Shadow of the Colossus gave Bluepoint Studios the respect it deserves. Now they're moving forward by making a completely new IP, and it's considered as the studio's proudest achievement. Still untitled, this mystery game will come out for the PlayStation 5. No info yet on what the game is about, but we could be getting more updates after Sony's PS5 reveal sometime this year. Dying Light 2. Zombie games aren't over yet. Techland's sequel to their open-world zombie game takes you to another undead-infested world with only your parkour skills to rely on. It's one of the first cross-gen titles announced. This first-person action-adventure is a huge upgrade to the original. Story-wise, player choices will impact the course of the game, and aside from a range of gameplay upgrades, you'll be playing as an infected anti-hero armed with powerful abilities.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. Cloud and his friends are going cross-gen as they stop Shinra from exploiting their planet's resources. Square Enix's beloved Final Fantasy title is already coming out to the PlayStation 4, but it doesn't mean it won't be jumping to Sony's PlayStation 5 console anytime soon.
I know these people, and I know they're never gonna let Aerith go. She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists.
It's already a game built for next-gen builds, so it's obvious it will make it to the upcoming console, but only at a later date.
There's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help all of you and the planet.